Everybody, welcome back to Tarot Astro. I'm the Noble Magus, getting ready to do a reading for y'all right now. All 12 signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Not limited to. You may want to check your other placements. What else? I want to thank everybody for rocking with the channel, both Tarot Astro and the NobleMagusTarot. And like I say, right now I'm getting ready to do a reading for all of you guys, starting off with Libra. Happy birthday, Libra, while we still in your season. And let's see, I want to thank all of my subscribers, all of my clients, all of my visitors. Thank all you guys for all of your comments in the comment section, even in the community section. Y'all be rocking with me over there too. And just want to thank y'all, with the growth of the other channel, this one too. I am very appreciative of all the interaction and all the love that y'all show. And, it's always about growing and, being better than we was yesterday. So I take it that a lot of y'all are on that work, within yourself, for yourself, to further yourself and, accomplish things that you haven't before. So that's what it's about. All right. So we're gonna do this particular reading right now. Is since we Saturn has went direct, I figure why not chime in on what's popping with Saturn. You know what I'm saying? See what we didn't learn. Because Saturn is a planet of discipline, work ethic. Restraint. Structure. Saturn ain't letting you get through unless you ready and right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't skipping nothing. Not dealing with Saturn, you're definitely not skipping towards nothing, okay? And 5 of the signs that I believe are most affected by this, that was the most affected by the retrograde, I would have to say it would be Libra. I know Sagittarius is one, but it would be Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, and Capricorn, and Aquarius too. Yeah. So you want to keep certain things into consideration, and since we are starting off with you, Libra, I might as well just kind of touch on it a little bit. But people with that Libra moon, might be going through a bit of a little turmoil. They will now, like in this, since it's retrograde, over with now and it's going direct, I would say that they will probably feel a little bit more enriched, in their career growth and stuff like that. A promotion or something, maybe a hike, in your finances might be coming through about this time. It's also possible for improvement in work conditions and issues, from the past probably start to vanquish and dissipate, So we're going to get on into this thing, y'all, and see what's really popping. And I'm doing a 4-card, was it a 4-card? Let's see. Yeah, past, present, future, and what you learn, okay? So we're going to see what we want to tap into. What we done learned, what kind of like lessons that things we may have gathered in that retrograde, because when you're dealing with the retrograde, it's restriction. Saturn ain't turning direct, so it's all things restricted. So you probably been feeling a bit of a pushback. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter how much you do, it just ain't enough, and you ain't really feeling like you're getting nowhere. So that's type of stuff like that is going to be prominent, during the retrograde of Saturn. Okay, so and they call Saturn the karma planet too. So the fact that it's was in retrograde, it was like a time of karmic rebalancing. So like right now, things should be leveling out. I believe it was in retrograde like 141 days. So that's that can turn things around on you quite a bit. You ain't used to that and you ain't ready. Saturn to get you ready. That's what Big Daddy Saturn is all about, getting you ready, you know. So let's get on into it, fam. I want to always, let you guys know, like I said, how thankful I am of y'all, and how much I appreciate the Most High and the divine archangels and the spirit guides and my noble and divine ancient matriarchs and patriarchs, you know. Also my divine spirit guides and my noble and divine ancestors. So I always acknowledge them and, you know, stay on beat with them. Real talk. So we just gonna do a simple 8-card spread. No, I'm gonna do 6 cards. 6-card spread, and we're gonna pull a Isis Oracle for, you know, like advice based on, you know, what it is that we done been through and learning or learned. Okay, some of us might still be in that process, you know, but nevertheless, keep rocking with it. All right, keep on rocking with it. Don't give up. All right. So let me get this right. Hold up. Okay. Also want to remind the visitors to check the description box for your natal chart links if you want to get a natal chart, you know, for yourself. You can get it in both the Vedic and the sidereal astrology, you know, the Western astrology. If you want to book a reading, that information is in the description box as well. My email is in the description box. The drop down menu in the description box. That's where you can find my email. It will never be posted anywhere else, as I know everybody have seen and heard of all of the fraud that a lot of different tarot readers come in contact with people trying to, you know, scheme a scam and shit, you know. So you know how it go, man. There's always a hater. There's always somebody trying to block what you're doing. They mad at what you're doing. Try to cap you in on what you're doing. But they ain't planting no seeds with you, so they ain't got nothing coming. So, pretty much, that's how that roll. Alright. So, Libra, we got you out here. Taking that one, that fell on the floor. But it is the 5 of Wands. It's actually a different name for this deck. It's the Egyptian Tarot. They don't actually call it the 5 of Wands. So what we got on the bottom? We got the 6 of Chalices on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so as y'all know, I always do the major arcanas first, and I will be clarifying these cards as well as reading off the advice towards, you know, what we supposed to learn. All right. So right off the top, as far as majors go, we have only one. Yeah, that's the Nave of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. That's not. So the only major we got is the Empress, okay? So, and then we got all these swords out here. And as far as the Knave of Wands, the Knave of Wands is Horus's messenger in this deck. And then we have Pinnacles. We got Pinnacles, and that is the Knight of Pentacles in this deck. That Knight of Pentacles is the messenger of riches. And then we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, we got quite a few sword cards out. Like, man, what's really popping? Okay. So we got the Three of Swords. That's the division of Geb and Newt. And let's see, number 9, we got the Nine of Wands. The Blade of Thoth. We have the Ace of Swords. My bad. I said Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. We got the Ace of Swords in reverse. That's the Crown of Hathor. And then we got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And the Eight of Swords is the Teeth of Sobek. Alright. Then the last one, Knave of Chalices. Well, not the last one because we got the bottom card too. But the Knave of Chalices is known as the, is that the White Crown, I want to say? No. It's not the White Crown. Let me think. It is not the White Crown. Let me think. It's the, yeah, it is the White Crown. I'm tripping. So, no, that's the six. Yeah, the Six of Chalices. This card here, this is the Knight of, the White Crown, and then we got the Knave of Chalices. The Knave of Chalices is the priest of Anubis, or Anubi. That's what they calling them here, Anubi. So, we're gonna get on into this, y'all. Be clarifying with the old tarot, the Rider-Waite, and I'll be pulling on what we learned or the advice or whatever from the Isis Oracle. Alright, so right off the rip we got the Knight of Pentacles, and you know, very slow moving, very detailed, and very strategic as his way of moving, you know. With the fact that the Nine of Wands, it's Nine of Swords is underneath though, this is not a full sprinting knight. You know, he ain't, you know, he see the slowest knight anyway, but with the Nine of Swords up under him, I mean, he ain't even sure if he a knight. He ain't sure about nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Nine of Swords, come on now. He all in his head about probably approaching this Empress, you know? And that is what I would say, Libra. You're probably dealing with somebody that's looking to come towards you. If this is a job or, you know, some type of career situation, it could be something coming your way as far as finances go, as far as something, you know, beneficial to you. And you may even be worried about if you're going to get it or not, you know, with the Nine of Swords, you know. But back to if it's a romantic situation, this is somebody that may want to come in towards you, Libra, as the Empress, which you sitting here, male or female, you know, ain't no gender in tarot. And I don't know if you are not really focused on this individual, because your back is turned. You may not want to have nothing to do with this individual because the Ace of Swords is in reverse. So maybe you have come to a conclusion that this person is a liar. They're not going to be clear and honest with you. Or if this is a job situation, you know, or career situation, they ain't being straight up with you. Or you may simply not be sure that you may even get that type of, you know, promotion, financial uplift, or whatever it is. You know, you may be a bit doubtful, you know. But as the Empress, you know, sitting in this type of energy here, Libra, you should not be in doubt at all, you know. You should be in a optimistic, you know, optimistic stance to where you are, you know, knowing that you can receive, knowing that you can, it's for you, you know. So you don't want to let negative thinking or even poverty thinking, you know, come try to, you know, settle and take a spot in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so next we have the Nave of Wands, and the Nave of Wands is all about new things. So you could be on something new. You could be on something you know, that you may not be as skilled in, you know, kind of new for you, you know, something that's may even be a bit challenging because of your newness to it. But nevertheless, you you know, it's here, you know, it's whatever this is, it's for you, you know. So, and I think with the 8 of Swords in the reverse, I think it's full well for you, and you know it. So like back here, it's like, you know, maybe a little doubtful, even maybe somebody may even lie to you about this particular thing, or lied on you. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like as we, you know, move over into the now, you know, that you got a foothold in the, you know, the 8 of Swords in reverse. You're not stuck. You're not tripping about it. Okay. And the reason being is that you might have, somebody might have, you know, backstabbed you, you know, had something foul to say about you, you know, and you just had to take up your own strength and go forward. But you probably found out about somebody either in a relationship that you in or was in, or something to deal with, like I say, job or career, where somebody was talking crap about you, you know. They was on that flim-flam, you know, trying to bring you down or trying to keep you from getting what it was that you want. But you're going to get what you want anyway, you know. You got the Nave of Challenges out here, so there's some type of opportunity coming your way, whether it be, you know, with a specific love interest, you know, maybe they coming in with some type of an offer, or maybe it's, like I say, it could even be some type of job or career move that may be offering you something. So you may get this particular thing that you've been looking at. You know what I'm saying? It ain't out the picture. You ain't out the game. Okay. So just know that. All right. And then we got the six of chalices up here, and that all points, you know, to something of the past. This could have, like, if it's a job, it could be some place that you already work, some place that you already apply for, or you know, something that you have a tie to, something that you are highly interested in and got some type of an investment, you know, involved. Romantically, you know, this is somebody from the past, maybe a soulmate, somebody you've been knowing from, you know, junior high or elementary school, the neighborhood, college, you know what I'm saying, or old workplace or something that you worked at, you know what I'm saying? It could be that too. So we're going to dig a little bit more into this and clarify what we got here with the Knight of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. You know, if there's somebody that's doubtful about coming towards you, or if this is something that you've, you know, financially, something on a financial scale that you may have been worried about, you know, it could be that way too. So take it how it fit, you know. Take it how it fit. We want to see what, you know, because things are being, with retrograde being over with, you know, it's like you get a push, you know, it's like movement is able now, you know, able to be done now. You know, where when retrograde come, you know, you don't want to sign contracts, you want to watch how you communicate with people, you know, and be mindful of those attributes of Saturn, so you don't get caught up. You know what I'm saying? You already know it's going down, so why get caught up? Take your time, pay attention, you know, do inventory on yourself. Do inventory on yourself and see what's what, for real, you know. I snatched up the card, huh? I know what's in here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so was that upright? I think it was. Okay, so let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Clarify that. So this is work, and I would say in the reverse. It's more pointed that way than anything. Yeah, this ain't looking so hot then from that perspective, y'all. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse, I mean the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Swords, you've been worried about it. And you know, a lot of times when you worry about stuff, you know, you put that negative energy on something, you bring it right to you. So, you know, if you haven't experienced this yet, then get your mind focused on the positive. Get your mind focused on receiving and not being blocked, because it's like you blocking your own self. You know, it's either that or it's somebody, like I say, hating on you, got some kind of, you know, drama to bring or some type of anxiety or something lingering. You know, this could be you though. And if it is, like I say, get your mind right. Get your focus together. All right, because it's like you almost hindering yourself from receiving whatever this is. Okay, and you the Empress, so you know, hell, you know, you make diamonds out of dirt. You got all the resources. You got all the skill, you know, that you need. So don't doubt yourself, Libra. You know, you ain't even known for that. But going through retrograde, you know, being restricted and pushed backwards, you know what I'm saying? You can, you know, if you don't watch yourself and stay grounded, you know, you can possibly slip into that type of mental, you know, that mental shift that's not healthy, you know what I'm saying? So careful, all right? So let's clarify the Empress and the Empress and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Empress and the Ace of Swords. Okay, and we got the Five of Wands in the reverse. So this could be conflict, you know, whether it's with others about, like I say, either a job situation or career situation. Could also be something in the romantic interest, you know, and this could very well be that same conflict that it could be coming right from you. It could be right in your own mind, you know, right in your own energetic field, that you bringing this to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Doubting and, you know, stuff like that. So be mindful and do a checkup from the neck up to make sure it ain't you. You know, that's what the retrograde is for. You know, when we go through the retrogrades, is to visualize and you know, check us out internally. You know, it's a time to like sit still, you know, not do so much moving around, and you know, because you're not going to get anywhere. You know, the energy is just not going to permit you to keep doing things the same way that you've been doing. You know, Big Daddy Saturn come through and you know, he'll lean on you a little bit till you get it right. You know what I'm saying? That's why things come back around, you know, like love interest and stuff like that. This could be something from love interest, like I say, from job to career or whatever it is. You know what it is, okay? So you know what you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Be able to see it so you can graduate, so you can move past the same old stuff coming back around. You know, I get tired of hearing about it. So I imagine how each and every one of us feel about actually going through it and dealing with it, watching this show back up again, you know, like, man. All right, so let's check this out. Let's get one on the Nave of Wands and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. All right, let's see what we got. Nine of Swords. So don't go back into this, because this is the future position. So don't go back into this Nine of Swords business over here, okay? And that's the confirmation. Do not let anything, you know, interrupt your peace, interrupt your plans. You know, stay headstrong and, you know, focused on what it is that you desire to see, what you manifesting, all right? So, let me pull another one on that. Something you need to walk away from, too. It could be that type of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Could be that type of thinking. It could be a place where you at right now. You know what I'm saying? You may have to let something go in order to receive something else. That's a very strong possibility too. Also, if this is a romantic situation, it's definitely somebody you need to walk away from, you know, because you don't want the conflict. You know, if it's a romantic thing, you don't want the conflict. They're not putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? And you look like you may, on a romantic tip, you may be worried about putting in the work, you know, but whoever it is, they clearly ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Eight of Pentacles in reverse over here. Alright, so let's check out the Three of Swords and the Nave of Chalices. See what that brings us, clarifying that. Okay, so even though you may have suffered some type of, I don't know, betrayal, backstabbing, you know, maybe something that you didn't receive the way you thought you was going to receive, you still going to come out on top anyway. You got the King of Pentacles out here, you know. King of Pentacles is all about having and handling that bag, taking care of home, taking care of business, you know what I'm saying, being upstanding in the community, you know, being known for doing the righteous things, being known for doing the good things, you know, in that high vibration anyway, you know, and that's what we're dealing with. So one more on the King of Pentacles. There you go. Nine of Swords in the reverse. So this is your outcome, Libra. This is your outcome. That's what's up. And then you got the King of Swords on the bottom of this deck. So there you go again. Okay. Headstrong, masculine energy, ready to carry it out and do what it do. All right. So don't be doubting yourself. Don't do that. Take your time. Some things ain't always gonna be put right in front of us to know. That's what you have to lean on, the Most High and your intuition. You know, you got the coldest connection to the coldest being ever right inside you. So stop fretting and clowning, you know, and focus on what it is that you want to see, and also leave enough room and be mature enough to understand that it's gonna come during the right time. Because a lot of times you know, when you sometimes, I guess, when people first get started in the manifestation thing, you know, they get to tapping into their spiritual power, they want everything to move like a microwave, and it ain't gonna always happen like that. In the beginning, it might, you know, just to show you this what it is for real, but then down the road, things slow up, you know, things change, things shift, and you being tested, you being proven, you being initiated, you know, spiritually. So, you know, everything ain't gonna work the same way, the same time, you know, the same way all the time. You're gonna elevate, and when you elevate, things start to shift, and you have to pull on different you know, different areas of yourself. You know, like a bodybuilder, you know, you got to work different muscles. So, you know, from the beginning, you may start out, you know, bench pressing, say 100 pounds, 150 pounds, you know, but as you go up, you know, that don't even move you no more. Now you got to get up to 250, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's the same thing with manifesting, you know. You have to pay attention to your progress and still be practical and optimistic. It's a very thin balance. You know, you got to balance yourself. So don't just think it all, you know, it's all going down today and it's all going to happen the way you say, and it will, but in time. And then it's got to be, you know, divine time, you know. Other than that, it ain't popping at all, for real. All right, so let's pull a card for our advice and what it is we should be like focusing on. We kind of dealt with that, folks. So let's add to this. And these passages for these cards are really long, so I'm only going to read just a small portion. Take this one. The top one. Okay, so we got Enter the Chamber of Healing. Alright. Into the Chamber of Healing. So let's pull this out and see what that's about. The Chamber of Healing. And if you want to like, you know, read more up on like all of the cards, you know, you're more than welcome to get the book, you know, get the whole setup, the Isis Oracle. because there's no way I'm gonna read all of this. I've been through this whole book already, and this stuff is pretty extensive. It's pretty long for some of the cards, like 2-3 pages, some of them. Okay, so entering the Chamber of Healing, and we are at, what is that, 54. Okay, enter the Chamber of Healing. Healing is the divine chamber of the Lady Isis. All right, a spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions. See, I was just saying that about being balanced and stuff. Okay, so be open without expectation or preconceived notions, and allow the healing from the Lady Isis, Mistress of Magic, to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Take your time and create space into which her magic and energy can flow now. Expect your miracle. Okay, so you already got this energy and this power within you, Libra. So you can call it Lady Isis, you can call it what you want to call it, but call it. All right, because it's yours. Whatever this is that you know, dealing with in this whole situation right here, you're more than headstrong to make it happen. You know, you done turned over the 9 of Swords over here. You sitting as the King of Pentacles, male or female. So you got this thing. You really do. You got this thing. So just go on and keep working your magic. Keep on doing what you're doing, and stay in a positive, a positive mindset. Keep your spirit up. Keep your energy high. You know, don't let nobody bring you down, and keep up with the news enough to know what's going on, but not enough to where it start to affect you and shake you up. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and light. Hope you enjoyed the reading. If you want to book a reading with me, hit me up in the email. If you want to make a donation, those links are also located in the description box, as well as everything else. All right, y'all. Peace.